Sometimes I lay under the moon and I thank God that I'm breathing. Then I pray, don't take me soon, 'cause I am here for a reason. Sometimes in my tears I drown, but I never let it get me down. So when negativity surrounds, I know someday it'll all turn around, because all my life I've been waiting for, I've been praying for the people to say that we don't wanna fight no more. There'll be no more wars, and our children will play. One day, one day, one day, one day, one day, one day. It's not about win or lose, 'cause we all lose when they feed on the souls of the innocent. Blood-drenched pavement, keep on moving though the waters stay raging. In this maze you could lose your way, your way. It might drive you crazy, but don't let it faze you, no way, no way. Sometimes in my tears I drown, but I never let it get me down. But when negativity surrounds, I know someday it'll all turn around, because all my life I've been waiting for, I've been praying for the people to say that we don't want to fight no more. There'll be no more wars, and our children will play. One day, one day, one day, one day, one day, one day. One day this all will change, treat people the same, stop with the violence, down with the hate. One day we'll all be free and proud to be under the same sun, singing songs of freedom like Away oh, Away oh, oh, Away oh, Away oh, oh. All my life I've been waiting for, I've been praying for the people to say that we don't want to fight no more. There'll be no more wars, and our children will play. One day, 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 one day. I think that one will work, right?
Yeah, definitely.
Okay, so today's Monday vlog is going to be a little different than it normally is, for two reasons. One, because I'm kind of talking at a whisper right now because my roommates are watching football, and I don't really want to disturb them because I'm kind of afraid what they do if I started being all loud like I usually am. So I'm going to kind of keep this at a very mellow, kind of quiet talking. You know, hopefully you don't fall asleep. Hopefully I don't fall asleep. And number two, if it's not that obvious already because of the title, I'm going to do all this in one take, or at least I'm going to try to, because I went on this retreat this past weekend, all weekend, and I just got home, and I don't really have time to edit all this together to be able to put it out on Monday. So I'm going to try to wing this in one take, and so you're going to see all the flaws and inconsistencies and imperfections of myself. And that's okay, because I do have flaws and imperfections, and that kind of goes without saying, I think. But I'm going to try this in one take, and I'll see what happens. And I have a list of all the things that I need to tell you, listed from number 1 to number 9. Number 1 was to tell you hello, so hello. And hopefully I can move through this, and it's going to be a bumpy ride, but saddle up. Because, see, that's what I would normally cut out if I was able to cut things out, like awkward things like that just don't make any sense, because you want to watch a video that just kind of has the boom bam boom to it, and kind of leads from one thing into another thing, hopefully two things that make sense. And I don't do that often. See, I'm already trailing off into something already. So far, so good. But see, this is it right now. This is intimate. This is just you and me. Well, it's just me. I guess it's me right now, but you're there too, somewhere. And, yeah. Okay, so I hope you liked the cover song that I just did. It was by Matisyahu, a Jewish rapper. It was called One Day, a very reggae-esque song. And I did it on my new ukulele here. My Luna ukulele is the name of it, I guess. And it has a cool tattoo there, and then it obviously has some sort of plug-in there. I guess not obviously, but I mean if you saw the amp when I did it out there. See, here I go again. But so that's really cool, and it's a little bit better than my usual old one here. I'll still play this one, but just not as often because kind of crappy. Okay, number 3. The new song that I wrote like 2 weeks ago. It's still coming. I'm still not done with it. I keep saying, like, oh, it's coming, and I just want it to be good. I think because I can put out things that I don't really think are that great, but then is it really worth it? And I want to try to put things out that are entertaining. Things that I guess I'm really proud of, and so I want to be proud of it. I'm already proud of it, but I just need to give it that extra little push. So this past weekend I went on this retreat, and the focus of it was all about finding your identity. That's kind of a fun word to say, identity. And so that was the focus, like the main thing about the retreat is just kind of figuring that out. But really, what spoke more to me was not so much finding an identity, but like finding a purpose. And a purpose is kind of a given thing. You live your life, I guess aiming to be successful and to be happy, and trying to find those bullet points and make them adhere to your recommendation or your what you want, I guess. Hopefully I can go somewhere that makes sense with this because I'm trying, I promise. But so that's what I've been thinking about a little bit recently, is like finding a purpose. And that's something that you don't really need to think about, I don't think. Because it's something that kind of just happens. You live your life, and how I guess it's not what you want to do, but it's what you're kind of supposed to do, if that makes any sense at all. But it probably doesn't. And I feel like what you get out of life, or what you want to get out of life, is kind of what you put into it. If you want to get out happiness and whatever you're searching for, whatever you want, I guess it needs to reflect what kind of person you are. And obviously I haven't really thought that much about this at all, so I'm just kind of trailing off into things that don't make sense. But this is my mind thinking of this as I'm talking about it, and it makes more sense in my head. It's just trying to put it into words. I guess it's hard to say. Roommates are still watching football. I don't know. I guess that's just kind of what I've just been thinking about. It's just kind of trying to identify my purpose, like what I really want in life, and I guess trying to just kind of see that a little bit more clearly, because it's weird to go through life without knowing what your purpose is. And this is unoriginal, but you've what's the phrase, that your purpose in life is looking for a purpose in life, or something like that. And I agree with that. It's just trying to figure out why you're here and what you're here to do, what influence you have on other people, and what influence you can have on other people, because life should be very selfless, I think, and some people are very, very selfish, and that's not so good for them, because again, kind of what you put out there is what you get back. And I just feel like if you're a good person, things will look up for you. And so I guess that's just kind of like the message that I want to give out, is just kind of looking more for your purpose, I think. So yeah, that didn't make any sense at all, but it was something, and maybe I can kind of refine my opinion and views on that, and maybe get back to you at some later point, because that just went in every direction, I know. But can't edit it, can't do anything with it. So next is, still using the same book, my facts, because last week I said I'd give you some facts every Monday vlog, and last week I said that I hate foreheads, I hate spaghetti, and Dragonite is my favorite Pokemon. And this week, I guess a little bit more normal facts, just kind of in general stuff about me, because I can't just tell you things that I hate, because I mean, how fun is that, right? I got to give you a little something else. So number 4, my 4th fact about myself, my favorite candy is gummy bears. I absolutely go nuts over gummy bears, and they are just the best candy for me. I don't really like chocolate that much. I mean, I like it every now and then, maybe like a Snickers bar, just to kind of give me that kick, maybe that I'm looking for, because chocolate's very substantial, not substantial, it's something like that. It's okay for you every now and then, I think. Oh, by the way, did you know that this moved? It's kind of cool, I think. All my posters in my room kind of hang from the wall like that on a string. Yep, here I go, off on another tangent. So, love gummy bears, not so crazy about chocolate. Like, fruity candy is kind of where it's at for me. I really, really like it for some crazy reason. Number 5, my favorite color is red. The color red. This is more of a maroon, so I apologize for that. But my favorite color story has kind of gone back through the years. I guess it was always red, and then people made fun of me for being red, and they're like, red? Pfft. So I was like, oh no, my favorite color is blue, because blue is like what everybody likes, and I wanted to be what everybody, I guess, thought I could be. I wanted to fit in with that, and so I changed it to blue, and then I thought blue wasn't unique enough, so I changed it to purple, and so I guess like a mix of both of them. But then I was like, you know what, purple, it's okay, but I know what my favorite color is, so my favorite color has gone back to red. And that was a story you probably didn't need to know or really want to hear, but so that's it. Favorite color is red. And my 3rd fact for today is my birthday, because that's just a fact, right? And my birthday is May 22nd, 1992, which was the year of the monkey in the Chinese zodiac. And I guess that's it. So I'm 20 years old. I'm going to be 21 next May. And I guess that's that. That was just something I guess I needed to feel to share, because this is me, right? I make these videos for you, and, this is how I am right now. Let's see. Next on my schedule. Number 6, dream journal. So, last week I said I was keeping a dream journal, this very elaborate, colorful, stickery thing. And so I said I would put dreams in it if I ever had a dream. And so I finally wrote my first dream submission in this. And these are kind of very groggy things that I try to write down, because you forget like 90% of your dreams after you wake up. So like if you don't write it down immediately, it's just gone. And that's what happened with this, is that I waited a little bit and I lost like the main details. But really what the dream was that I had to, for some reason, join the MDA, which is the Missile Defense Agency, if I wanted to play college football for some team I don't remember, but the mascot for the football team was chicken noodle soup. So that's really random, because chicken noodle soup would just be not a very good mascot. I mean, it's good to eat, but it doesn't really pep you up for games. So that was kind of random, but if I ever have any more dreams, I will put them in here, because sharing dreams is fun, because, they make absolutely no sense. So to share them with somebody and they're like, well, I don't know what that meant, it's kind of fun. And if you have any interpretations for that, you can let me know down in the comments for all people out there that watch this. But yeah, so dreams are fun. Number 7, new journal. So I already have like 3 journals, and I just got this other one. I keep coming into possession of these little books, these blank books, and I dropped it. but I keep saying yes because these things are kind of fun. Just having that potential, just like a blank page that you can fill with something, is not something I like to turn down. I think it's kind of cool. So I think this book, it has a little teapot on it, and I just don't know what else to put in. Okay, one edit, because my camera just completely shut off. And it does that automatically sometimes too, because the battery heats up, so I guess it switches it off to protect the battery and protect the camera, because, I don't know, it's recording at HD, so I don't know how cameras work, but, you know, DSLRs, what are you going to do about it? So this is my new journal, has a little teapot on it, so, because I don't really know what else to do, I'm just going to make it into a cookbook, I think. Not that I cook anything, but, you know, if I say I have a cookbook, maybe I'll cook things. And, can't put this down just yet. Doing this in one take is really hard. I feel so wordy. But I feel like I'm not saying anything at all. I have my whale here for some reason. I just put it there, I guess for moral support, because, you know, I needed to get through this, because doing it in one take, that's so weird. Alright, number 8. This weekend, my little brother is coming down to Gainesville, where I live, and he's going to hang out with me for the weekend, because hopefully he's a senior in high school, and hopefully he'll go here next year for college. And so he's coming around to tour the campus and hang out with us, and maybe go to a big old football game if I can get him a ticket for like $200. But, you know, so that'll be cool. He'll be down here, and maybe I can film a little something with him for next week's Monday vlog. Maybe I can just film a Monday vlog with him, and he can just kind of be here next to me, and we can just do it together. And that'd be kind of really cool, I think, if he's up for it. He might not be, but he might be, so that would be kind of cool. Okay, so now number 9, I have sign off, which means I'm supposed to say toodaloo. Not toodaloo, but goodbye, I guess. I'm trying to think if there's anything else at all I want to say. Not really, I guess, because I want to put this together and then upload it and then be done with it and make it into a Monday vlog, not a Tuesday vlog. Half of the Monday vlogs are Tuesday vlogs, and that stinks. And that's mainly because it just takes a while to render it out, like 2.5 hours. I'm not gonna make any excuses, but you know, I try to make this into the Monday vlog. I really do. It's hard. I'm just trying to find. Oh, just burped. But I'm just trying to find my purpose. You know, in that, trying to connect that. I don't know if that works. Probably not. I'm so sorry. This has been very lacking in usual Monday vlog pep. But just, you know, trying to get it done. And then there's a bunch of people in there, which makes me nervous and awkward, because I'm just a nervous and awkward kind of guy. But I guess I feel I've droned on. Oh, there they are. But I feel like I've droned on long enough. So I will go ahead and leave you. And I hope you have a really great week, as usual. And I will see you next Monday, hopefully with my little brother, hopefully with a more planned out schedule and more decent of a video. But I hope you liked the song at the beginning of this. And that is it. So, is that even a, I don't know. Okay, I'm going to end this right now. Ready? 1, 2, 3.